are not meeting me halfway, okay?
No.
Not the jangle.
You can't arrest me!
This is so I don't go to hell.
And he's still not our brother. You're gorgeous. Okay.
15 miles.
I'm not joking around!
Made me look like an idiot.
Greetings all, my name is Tim Carey and I'm your Taskmaster this evening. Welcome to Taskmaster 2025, a show where regular everyday people are just trying their best. As your Taskmaster, my whims decide whose labors will win them this lovely laboratory-like trophy. Please welcome our competitors, Aidan Baker, Morabito, Brynn Ehni, Siddarth Sharma, and Julia Silver.
Hell yeah.
And all of this would be not, if not for my assistant, Eric Fisher. We've come back for more on year 4, my friend. This is a momentous occasion.
Yes, which is why we've asked them to dress for the occasion. For this year's prize task, they've been asked to design their own ridiculous fashion items. But there's a twist. Little do they know, they've each been assigned a different article of clothing to create one ridiculous ensemble. First up is Brynn with her ridiculous hat.
I fashioned for you a lovely periscope. Yes.
One of your testicles fell off.
This is purely for function during the team tasks where you can look in this side and clearly see through the top. You also kind of need to use some balls to function.
So wait, the shaft doesn't
To
function
keep it
without the ball?
Yeah, you kind of have to use them to get erect.
Man, when I grew up, we had
But-
subtlety.
If you're seeing something I'm not, then that's on you.
That hat goes hard.
Thank you.
Next to walk the stage, it's Aidan with his shirt.
Beautiful.
Wow,
What are the words?
that is a blast from the past.
Oh my god! Sorry, I just saw myself.
I'm on that shirt too.
There I am.
Wow.
Present to you the shirt of Taskmaster Ghost, past, present, and future. Whoa. As I have every Taskmaster contestant on this shirt, as well as every single prize task written under the collar.
What?
Except for the ones from this very task, which there is space, and they will go in once this task is done. Wow.
Are you saying that we're gonna write big dick hat on the collar?
I mean, it already has sticky dicky clock.
Thank you very much, Aidan. Up next is Julia with her special accessory.
I bring you the Pennsylvania snack belt. Now these are all Pennsylvania products. Brandon, would you like? So I've got some creamy onion oots dip. I knew you'd be interested.
That's a fantastic belt.
We have the, I'm not sure what this one is. It's like the
a
classic.
ho-ho?
It's Tasty Cake. It's a Pennsylvania product.
What did you call her?
Oh, fuck. I kind of fucked it up a little bit. It's really fucked up, actually.
Just eat what you can.
Hungry.
It's good for when you're in a pinch and you're hungry and you just don't have the room in your purse.
You seem to be leaking.
It's just leaking everywhere. By the way, we're not sponsored by anybody. All right, well, thank you, Julia, for sharing your belt with us.
Up next, packing a powerful pair of pants, it's Brandon.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay. So we have a beautiful pair of pants here. This is the Queen's pants. This pants dispenses, maybe you'd like to have a cup right now, actually. And I would advise you to maybe stand a little, I don't want you to get wet. Whenever you want a cup of tea, you can have tea. There is a pump, and with the magic of physics, I'll just show you how this works. And
Pinch it off, pinch it off.
I will say that no tea could be complete without a little sugar cube, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, yes, please.
There you go.
Wow.
Question. There's a very sticky substance on this saucer.
I don't know if it's for me specifically, but I will say, don't worry. Give me that back, actually. Okay, yeah, sorry. Maybe wash your hands, actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the Queen's pants. Thank you, Brandon.
And finally, it's Siddarth with a spectacular pair of sneakers.
It held. So when I thought of this task, I thought of the word ridiculous. Who is a sneaker? One who sneaks. Danny DeVito dressed as a thief in all dark. And then on my right, I was like, what is the polar opposite of Danny DeVito dressed as a robber? And that is America. I love America. On the right, it says freedom, honor. On the left, Danny DeVito. On the left, flat. On the right, box. I tried every single which way to make these as ridiculous as possible. Hata! All right. Tim,
Yes.
on my shoe there are 2 rubber bands. I need you to take them off.
Oh,
Okay, just detach the box.
it's attaching.
And I want you to look and tell me what you see.
Oh, I see an egg that says gun regulation.
That's right. The most ridiculous thing I could think of is that we live in a country that does not have effective gun regulation. You know how many people died between 22 and 24 in the United States because of gun violence? 140,000. Please, the egg.
The egg? Oh, no. Oh! Next egg, healthcare access.
26 million Americans on average from 22 to 24 have not had access to healthcare. Give me the third egg.
Vaccine education.
Did you know it is estimated that mortality is roughly 8 times higher in countries that have high vaccine hesitancy? This is America.
I'm glad you're using your platforms for good.
Thank you. Wow.
So this is it, huh?
It is a little ridiculous as advertised, Tim.
We have a full meal.
I think it really represents America. I think that it represents a really hot guy.
I note that we had to kind of remove the head to get it to fit.
Oh, there's still a head. Don't worry.
Any final appeals before the numbers start coming? Because once they start coming, they don't stop coming.
Neither does that hat.
So, for the first time ever in the history of this homemade show, no one is getting 1 point for the prize task. In fact, no one is getting 2 points. So for 3 points on this year's prize task, Julia, really clever. I liked the theme. I feel like you bit off a little more than you could chew with this belt, though. Case in point, it kind of looks like you taped everything to it, like while we were waiting for you to come on stage. 4 points I'm giving to the top half, Aidan and Brynn. I'll say it. Brynn, hats off to you. Aidan, it was really impressive how you collared out to Taskmasters past and present. And for first place, the bottom half. We'll start with the pants. These are truly fit for royalty. You could say they're terrific even, and they just make a statement, like they really pop. Siddarth, I really appreciate how you thought outside of the shoebox on this one. The public health statistics, you were a man with a message. So congratulations.
Thank you.
We're off to a strong start. Eric, I'm gonna let you take it from here.
Let's start with a simple one to ease her nerves.
I'm ready.
Hello, Julia.
Hi.
What's this?
This is a very nice wax seal.
Add faces and other details to create 3 egg people. You must name your egg people.
2 of them must be good eggs, and 1 of them must be a bad egg. You have 20 minutes. Your time starts now.
See what we've got here.
Oh wow, this is like a heavy, this is a real egg.
Oh, yeah.
This is a real egg. I thought these were fake eggs. Okay.
Wait a minute. They got googly eyes. What is this?
Wow, that's pretty cool. I don't know why you would use that.
Now, I have to think about what constitutes a bad egg.
See, is it really a bad egg, or is he just bad because that's society deemed him bad?
A bad egg is somebody that is just, you just don't like them. Maybe they're like evil or something.
A bad egg, from like a Mormon viewpoint, might be like an egg that drinks coffee. I don't know.
They could also be literally a bad egg. Like you crack it and a chick pops out. That happened to me once.
Maybe I give him a little crack. Oh my God, I give him a crack where his heart is.
He's a little cracked in the head. That's why he's a bad egg.
Oh, they could be brothers. Oh, they're twins. They're twins. They're good boy twins. They're all 3 siblings. Oh, okay. This is the eldest one. He left the nest first. The world was harsh to him, though. You know, he broke.
So what's a regularly moraled egg look like?
This one's gonna be Aryan. When I was little, we went to the American Girl store and they said, you can make one that looks just like you. And so I made a doll with blonde hair and blue eyes. I named her Annabelle.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. You're gorgeous. Any self-respecting egg is gonna wear a hat. Josie. Okay, next one. Big ol' schnauz. Oh, you're so pretty.
This seems like a liquor bottle. That can be a bad egg.
He's a little bit of a drinker, but he's like, you know, he's trying to turn his life around. Lyle.
I think that it's about time to use this thing. I think that this egg will be a little bit more weird, maybe like a clown.
I'm thinking like a little bolo tie action here.
You gotta have scissors here. How much time do I have?
Oh, you got about 12 minutes left.
Okay. I feel like we're okay on time. Wow, this is kind of fun. This is definitely the most crafts I think I've ever done in my entire life.
You've done a pretty good job so far.
You know, right? Like, I really appreciate that. Do you mean that? I bet you say that to all the contestants. I'm sure there's a way to do this that's like scientific. Geometry was never a thing I really excelled in.
Excelled in.
Oh my God. Do you have to be here?
Let me go back to my evil egg. This egg is really rotten, and you know what? The more I think about it, he's bad also because he's dead. He's not a well egg.
This is Maggie. I think we all have a Maggie in our lives. She lives in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Bing, bang, boom.
All right, this is the bad egg. And everybody knows a bad egg is a dirty egg. And that egg shall be known as Shelby.
Okay. Thank you, Aidan. We'll catch you at the next task.
Names.
Do I have to name it Good Egg?
It's good to cover all your bases.
Can you hold that for me?
Sure. Yeah, we tried to hide the booze after last season, but
Please hold that.
it's around.
I'm calling it.
Am I the egg?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Brynn.
Yep.
I'll see you at the next task. Good job.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy your eggs.
This one's name is Sweet Gilda. Smiling James. Bad. He looks so fucking bad. He looks evil. Bad night rapist. The bad night rapist. The bad night rapist. He's evil.
We have about 4 minutes, 20 seconds left.
Did you know that? Did you know that the glue gun wasn't gonna work? Is there tape? There's no tape. 3:47. Wow, that is like no time. I swear there was more time when I started. Oh, Sharpie. Black Sharpie. Oh my God, this is so nice. Wow, I should have been using this the whole time.
20 seconds.
Okay, he'll have no clothes. He's a man of the streets. He had to sell his body to make way, and that's why he's a broken egg. Oh, I gotta do the thing. Where's the thing? 9.
9 seconds.
His heart is broken. Oh.
Time. What are their names?
Kyle, Steven, and Jason.
Bye.
I don't want to be here.
Bye.
Why did it take you so long to decorate your eggs?
Unnecessarily targeted. I would like to flip that question and say, why would you only give us 20 minutes to decide what is good and what is evil? All right?
Yeah, what is a good egg? What is a bad egg? I figured pretty quickly that one of my eggs was going to be a sex criminal. Because that was obviously bad.
I would like to highlight that when we put all those eggs up there, I bet you couldn't tell which ones were the shittiest, you know? All right?
Maybe it was hard to tell which egg was the shittiest, but I think we can all agree on which egg was the most handsome.
Oh, I think so.
Smiling Joe.
Brynn, what was your inspiration besides the obvious?
I mean, you just said it, Tim. Have you met him?
That's warranted. All right, so for points.
Oh, this one doesn't have points.
No points?
Oh, thank God.
Well, what's the point if there's no points?
Tim, I thought it would be good to start low and slow. But don't worry, this next task will silence your concerns.
Hey.
Don't know you. Take a seat. Your mission's inside. Don't mess this up.
Okay. I can't believe he's wearing a coat. It's like summer. That's sick.
What's this?
Pull off a silent heist. Steal the Taskmaster trophy
Without being caught by the guard.
You'll have 5 minutes once the task starts to get the trophy.
and zip line it down to the getaway car. What the hell?
Then either escape or hide before the guard makes his sweep of the 5-minute mark. Holy shit.
If you are seen by the guard or miss the 5-minute window, you fail.
The schematics have been provided.
For those who are successful, the most silent attempt will win the 5 points.
I have a feeling I'm going to be very bad at this game.
Oh, here's the materials.
Schematics. Scale the 15 steps of the stairwell to hell.
Surpass the step over without blundering into the ding-dong doorway.
Not the ding-dong doorway.
Okay, so this is a balance and stealth mission, neither of which are my natural strengths.
This chair is not comfortable at all.
This is a really comfortable chair.
In the inner sanctum, don't blow it.
I feel like I'm missing a glaringly obvious thing, and it's going to bite me in the ass.
It's kind of odd though, Eric. I don't remember assigning this one. Seems like a lot to take on alone.
That's very true, but first, they'll assemble a crew.
What's this? Before you begin, you will need a little help. Select 3 roles your egg accomplices will play to give you an edge before continuing. Driver, the inside man, the gadget guy.
The muscle, wild card, the backer.
Ooh, well, my first thought is Cal's got to be the muscle. You know, he's lived a tough life.
Okay, so one of them has to be the driver. That's obviously Josie.
Bad egg will be your getaway driver. Get the trophy into the car within the time limit.
That's gonna be me.
Flub Nuggets the 4th is the inside man. I want more of these. Heads to assign this egg to 2 roles. Tails, this egg is rotten and you get nothing.
Heads. Tails. She was no good to me anyway. Annabelle, she used to be a gymnast, so she is going to be the acrobat. We're gonna make Lyle the driver, actually. He won't drive well, but he'll get us out of there. He won't be worried about the law or anything, because he'll be too drunk.
Woo! Heads. I'm gonna go the cracker. The cracker and the gadget guy.
Good Sweet Gilda will be the wild card. The driver is the Bad Night Rapist. And the acrobat is Virtuous Smiling James. Hell freaking yeah. All right, she is the wild card already, but we're gonna give her the cracker. I'm gonna need that. And then the inside man.
Your inside accomplice will give you a leg up by providing valuable intel.
Jason is our gadget guy. Kyle's our muscle. Steven's our driver. Although I do find it disappointing that we couldn't save the twins from a life of crime.
The inside man. Your egg insider has learned about devious hidden traps. Look out for invisible wires.
Tied to the teetering towers.
And tied to the base of the trophy itself.
Look in the box under the desk.
I would like to grab some scissors. Ah! Haha!
These high-tech scissors might come in handy. The blanket beneath is a camouflage cloak. Nice.
While you are on the balcony using the zipline, the security guard will be delayed for up to 2 additional minutes so you can make your time to safely use it.
The cracker.
The loudest 3 consecutive seconds of your attempt will be muted.
Ooh, these are good.
Okay, I think I need to take my shoes off. Socks will be quieter.
You just have to walk completely quietly.
I'm really nervous. I've never stolen anything before. I don't really know if I can trust Annabelle. Lyle's not gonna let me down. Listen, he's drunk, but he's loyal.
Let's do this. Okay.
So they had to each pick out roles for their eggs.
Egg rolls, as it were.
And these roles gave them special advantages and tasks?
Yeah, they all got different power-ups. 3 of them have the acrobat. 1 of them has the muscle. 3 of them have access to scissors to cut the secret wires. 3 of them had information on the secret wires. Yeah, that's true, but 2 of them had the acrobat.
First question that comes to mind, Julia, why are you holding Maggie?
I don't know, I want her to with me. If things were to go south, I'd just leave her there.
She's the fall guy. She wouldn't even see which direction she's falling. Brynn immediately slams the door closed, like right away.
I don't recall slamming it, but you know.
Well, why don't you walk us through your strategy?
Well, my thought was that I would make less noise if I just like stacked all the cups to the side so they wouldn't clatter to the ground.
Well, hey, I mean, so far, Julia's the only one to have knocked down cups.
Hey.
Only a couple.
I didn't call you out, he did. I'm just saying.
I mean, Brandon, Aidan have perfect runs so far.
Hell yeah.
Siddarth, pretty clever with just taking the 2 cups off.
And avoiding the cat. That was not part of the
It would have been incredible if that was scripted.
So it seems pretty even so far, but how much time do they have left, Eric? I know they're against the clock.
Julia zoomed right up. She got up there in less than 2 minutes. On the other side, Brynn took over 4 of her 5 minutes simply getting into the inner sanctum.
Julia dropped some cups and Brynn could be faster, but there were no big screw-ups or disasters. Shall we see the second half, Eric? Did anyone finish this silent plight wholly right?
We're getting there, but first, we have the 2 competitors who were unaware of the hidden trip lines. Did Siddarth and Julia spot the trap in time?
Well, at least I have a blanket. Okay.
You got this, Annabelle.
I can't believe that worked.
Go, Lyle. Yes. Do I just go down?
Hey. What are you doing here?
Well, you know, they can't all be winners, okay? You know, it was an idea, and it happened. Oh, I think I have to leave still, right? You know, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. That was, I should have known it couldn't have been that easy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them that you. Okay.
Towers topple.
Julia, what did you think was going to happen with the...
Before, I was looking at that thinking, like more of like an Indiana Jones style treasure swap. Now I'm thinking you kind of left her to fall for you.
Some small part of you forget that you had to actually escape after.
Oh, I'm just like really bad at following instructions. To be honest, when I was like reading the initial instruction sheet, my eyes were like...
Like Maggie.
When we had our briefcases and there was like the description of the obstacles and the information, I took that very metaphorically.
You didn't think there would be a ding-dong doorway?
I'm like, okay, there'll be some solo cups maybe, or like, but it was very literal how the progression went, and I was quite discombobulated
By how much accurate
by how much
information we gave
accuracy
you?
was available to me. I even had the scissors, which should have indicated that there was something to cut,
Yeah.
and I thought about this in hindsight.
Siddarth, I think I saw the exact moment where your spirit left your body.
You know, I took my losses and I went down the stairs.
All I'm saying is my method doesn't look so stupid now.
To be completely clear, both Julia and Siddarth succeeded. They got the trophy out before being caught by the security guard.
Of those who successfully pull off the heist, we will see which one was the quietest.
Let's see how the others fared.
We'll see if Aidan or Brynn can get the win.
No!
Finally, time for some action. Hey, you!
I think it's safe for you to be seen with me. I'll drop you off here, and I'll get you to the hiding spot, all right? Good job, boss.
Bye.
Sorry, I was drinking on the job again.
Knocked over the liquor bottle.
Hey, we have a problem. Yeah. Yeah, it's gone, but the snakes are all still here. What are they even getting paid for? It's like nothing was touched. This isn't going to be good for my bonus. All in all, clean getaways.
Except for the windshield.
Yeah, there was a little collateral damage. One of my most precious things in the whole world. That bottle of Bombay Sapphire. A lot of similarities here. Both had extremely near misses. Both of you caused some collateral damage. One cost me a lot more on my insurance than the other.
Honestly, though, the messiest part of that whole getaway was Brynn's eggs drinking habit.
Yeah, he had a tendency to be a little unreliable on that.
But really, though, caution paid off. I mean, Brynn, people were mocking you to your face. Mere moments ago, and you were stacking all those cups, but when push came to shove, you escaped moments before the guard was around.
And it was a lot quieter than going up.
It was. Whereas Aidan, very cautious. I mean, you didn't knock down a single cup.
Yeah.
Didn't knock down a single cup.
Did not knock down. I didn't even touch a single
One
cup.
was knocked down.
I didn't do a single ding of the ding dong doorway.
It was just beautiful.
I mean, Aidan really crushed it.
You guys did really well. You never know like which points are going to be scored. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe. And then I saw that and I was like, oh no, there was the ceiling. And it was like the actual ceiling. You could have done that perfectly. Like
That was a heist. Narrow misses, clever tools, it had everything. But aren't we missing someone?
Did he do comically well or comically badly? Why did we save him until the end? Up last, it's Brandon.
Oh no. Shit. Oh fuck. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't actually, I'm a little lost, and I actually was just trying to get to the bathroom.
Yeah, why don't you tell me that upstairs?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, I just have to do one thing really quick. It's very important. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Yeah, I just got lost. I'm trying to find my way up to my uncle's office.
Yeah, I think there's a judge that can help with that.
Here's the thing about that. I have to really hurry. It's quite important that I really hurry. Here's the thing about that. Don't worry, everything's good. Everyone's happy. Hey, look over there. Look over there. Do you see that? Look, here's the thing about that. No. Wait. This is really important, actually. I have to make this thing go down this thing, all right? Come on, you fuck. Go. Go. No. Hold on. Fuck, there's a basket right here. God fucking damn it. I thought too deeply into this. Don't worry. No! Ooh.
What have you done?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to do the right thing.
Well, you picked the wrong time, buddy.
Fuck, am I gonna die? What should I do? I should just play it cool. Oh, that's not in the car yet. Fuck me. It's in pieces. I'll just go downstairs again. Hey, hold on, officer, please, wait, hold on just a second, mister. No, hold on, no, you can't arrest me. You can't arrest me. Failed?
Right. Well, good job. Let's do the next task, okay?
Okay.
Brandon,
Man, the memories just are flooding back.
what can I say that your actions didn't say louder? Cups fell down, you weren't even near them. They just fell down.
Yeah, it was bad. I mean, I think that unquestionably was a disaster. I think I was the only one that was arrested. And also, I didn't see that basket, and I don't know why.
But Brandon, you took the blanket out of the basket to try and shimmy down.
There's so many quotes from that. I think my favorite was, "It's quite important that I really heard."
Did I catch it that you actually broke the trophy?
Yeah, it shattered.
Also, did you put it in your pants? Is that how you got it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did put it in my pants. Yeah, I was trying to hide it from the guard.
So it's like the trophy that we win, is that the same trophy?
So one of you will walk home with a lovely laboratory-like trophy, as we've discussed. But Brandon, if you win, you'll be taking home this trophy.
It's so nice to see it again. Yeah, it brings back memories.
Well, this was a pretty objective task, more or less. Is did you get the trophy to the car without getting caught? And then after that, were you the quietest? So points-wise, Aidan, you didn't knock over a single cup. You barely made a sound. You maybe squeaked a shoe. 5 points.
Broke a car, but okay, fine.
5 points. After that, again, even though she was getting some shade at the start, Brynn had very little of that sound wave actually get into the red. And so she was the second quietest. Third place was Julia, and honestly, she was really close to Brynn until that very last step. But still, respectable third place for Julia. This then leaves Siddarth in fourth place with 2 points. Brandon, I can't even pretend to be charitable. You didn't get the trophy to the car. You didn't avoid the guard. You were not silent. You knocked over every single cup. You were arrested. And you broke the trophy. Brandon, this is unfortunately the only and also easiest 0 points I've ever given.
Honestly, fairly tight game.
That was a great task, even if it left Brandon with some egg on his face. Shall we crack on to the next one?
Oh, we'll get cracking, all right. Hello, Julia.
Hello.
And your egg friend.
Yes, she's grown on me a little bit.
Welcome back from lockup.
Thanks. Yeah, that didn't go as I planned. Sorry about the trophy. The driver? Let me take a look here.
Hey, Steven. Long time no see.
All right, I see Josie's here. What's this?
Stay there. Execute the bad egg. No.
Oh no, what?
Your getaway driver turned the trophy over to the authorities and is planning on testifying against you.
Your getaway driver was caught by the feds after your bungled attempt for a trophy, and it seems he plans on talking.
You have no choice. Break this egg in the most spectacular fashion. You have 15 minutes to plan your execution and 10 minutes to film it. Most impressive egg breaking wins the 5 points.
Up to 2 bonus points will be distributed to the competitor who makes the greatest number of high-grade egg-related puns while filming this task. Is this some kind of yoke?
I'm emotionally bonded with my egg, so that makes this very difficult.
Now, Maggie was originally my bad egg, but Lyle, well, he's the bad egg now. As long as Maggie gets to stay with me. Now, you shouldn't even be looking at this, Maggie.
All right. Well, we got a lot of excellent little torture items here.
Hello, Brynn. How's it going? Are you ready for your next task?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, cool. Good luck.
Thanks, bad egg.
Oh.
Execute the bad egg. Oh no!
Good luck.
Thank you. All right. I really don't like this.
Brynn's was clearly a bit of a disappointment.
Yeah, so for months, we planned these tasks. We were collecting murder weapons in a box.
No, what really took me when I was watching this was all the emotion.
I mean, personally, I wasn't expecting any sort of betrayal.
You talked about how loyal Lyle was.
I would like to blame it on the alcohol, but like, I can't. I feel like this just like, it says something about his character.
I mean, after seeing Julia and her reaction, I feel like, you know, my emotions paled, you know? Like I care for Kyle. I care for Kyle. But like, that kind of pain I didn't feel, and you know, it's very obvious that Julia felt.
Well, especially since that was Steven, not Kyle.
It is crazy that you two felt so emotional about your eggs, and then Brynn walked out to a human and laughed. You're like, that guy's bound and gagged. I'm about to kill him.
Okay, but I walked out to Eric.
Simmer down, all. I'm excited to see you exact spectacular punishment for your rotten eggs. One in particular.
We'll see that pan out eventually. But for our first course, let's see what Brandon, Julia, and Aidan are serving up for their treacherous eggs Benedict Arnolds.
Well, isn't that extraordinary?
I just can't believe Lyle betrayed me. This one's personal.
We got a big old machete. What could I do to this dirty little egg? Oh.
That could be like a nice like.
How am I gonna make this egg crack? I want to do it in an eccentric way.
For the executioner.
This is so I don't go to hell.
There's at least a dozen things to do here.
Hammer. I just want Lyle to see all of his options.
This also looks fun.
I'm trying to think of some egg-related puns, but anything I come up with is just too paltry.
Could I say if I don't win this one, it's game overys? Is that gonna make the cut?
I'm just trying to like think about it. I need to see everything laid out.
Laid out.
He really fucked me. I want him to suffer. I want to make him talk, too, before he talks to the feds. I knew when I created you, you're an evil entity, and you represent all the bad stuff in my life.
Boiling would just be way too hard.
I think we're gonna make you into egg salad. A little egg and cheese sandwich. New York staple.
Yeah. Who is that egg I see? You know where this is going yet?
I'm gonna extract all the information you have.
I'm gonna start with a lobotomy. Poke a hole all the way through. Tie this around him. I'm gonna hit him every time I'm wrapping.
When life gives you eggs, make egg juice.
I am going to just start whipping him
Oh, wow.
into things. A little paddling to start.
Oh, do you think there's going to be more after that?
It's just gonna be, I'm gonna be hitting him. Oh no.
He lost a little bit of his back, but he was already demented. You sick little freak. I'm gonna poke his eyeballs out now. You're gonna see exactly what you deserve. You're gonna get fried. I feel bad this person's right here. You sick and twisted freak. Your mind's about to be scrambled by this bullet. You're the worst breakfast food. Everyone doesn't like you. I hate eggs. You made me look like an idiot. Yeah. Yeah, I know, it hurts.
I'm gonna put him back together just so he can really,
Humpty Dumpty styles?
yeah, there's a technique to this. Now he's still alive.
You did me wrong one too many times. He didn't die in the way I thought he would die, but he nevertheless perished under the plan that I had. Death is messy. He got his brain matter all over me, part of him went into the thing. 1 or 2 specks. Didn't wholly fail at this task.
Gather up his remains. Maggie here. I need her to just see that this is what happens if she betrays me. Now, Maggie, I need you to execute the final blow. There. He's dead.
Excellent. Well done. He certainly didn't break fast.
Come on, Maggie.
Fry.
I think he deserved that. He was a rapist. I think that in my brain he was going to go in the bucket, but he unfortunately had other plans and he decided to explode in my face.
Speaking about things not going exactly to plan, Julia.
Why are you looking at me? It went exactly how I wanted it to go. Oh no.
Pulled it off perfectly.
Thank you. The important part was I wanted Maggie to just like understand, and I could feel her like trembling, and I like closed her little egg hand around the knife.
It's a huge turnaround, Maggie. Like, you can't see this. Tuck you away in my pocket. 20 minutes later. Weren't we going to see Aidan's attempt?
Yes, Aidan took a different approach.
That could have gone over a little easier, don't you think? Can you put these on? Can I just have you like stand right here,
Right.
just like scooch down. And then, yeah, that's good. Ready? Beautiful. You're gorgeous. Bye, Josie.
The way he took that egg to the noggin, huh? Aidan, did you know that egg was not hard-boiled?
I had an inkling that that egg was not hard-boiled when it turned me into the feds.
We thought we had boiled all the eggs.
So you were truly shell-shocked when that happened.
Did you just wake up and say like, I'm gonna ruin Eric's life?
Yeah.
That was a true quiche de la resistance.
Wait until you see this.
Really, I just want to know why. You know? Your own twin? Let's get this thing going. I can do better. Oh, can I bring the other eggs to watch? I know what you all have said to me, and it's, you just gotta finish the task. But I don't want to kill their brother. I created life, okay? I gave them names and clothes and a story, and I emotionally connected with them, and they emotionally connected with each other, and now you're asking me to kill one of them just because he made a mistake? That's the only option here? The egg can break emotionally. Yeah, the egg's gonna break emotionally. Yeah, that's Kyle. Fuck, no, that's Steven. I'm talking to Kyle. No, fuck, I'm Kyle. Fuck, I'm bad egg Kyle, not bad egg Steven, okay? Kyle, older brother, is talking to Jason, angry twin. Steven, how could you do this? All those times that we spent, no, I don't want to hear you talk. Look down, don't make eye contact with me. All those times that Kyle was out there on the streets, working for us. Look at me, that's right, don't fly off the handle, all right? He made a mistake, but that's no reason that he's still not our brother. He went to the cops, right? Because every single choice that he's ever made has led him to get fucked. So he wanted to cash in, and he made a mistake. The bonds of brotherhood are greater than the burden of society that he has faced up until this point. He's gonna come back, and he's gonna become a better person. They're hugging. There it is, there it is. Did you feel that? Did you feel that? I felt that, you know? It was even more beautiful than I could have imagined.
No, I mean, for a while, I was a little worried about your emotional workaround when you forgot everyone's names.
Maybe I could have thought of some more distinct names.
But then once you like really got into it,
The relationship was there. What I connected with these brothers, like that was their names, fine, whatever.
You know what I really respect about you, Siddarth, is that you have such principles. You know, you would never crush an egg for no reason.
That wasn't me, that was the heel of America.
also let's be real, there was very much a reason. That was a profound political statement.
Thank you, Tim. Fuck you, Eric.
And we know what's left, don't we?
Yes. And this time, it's personal.
What were you thinking? Is your brain scrambled? How dare you turn on me like a frickin' spatula? I planned this heist for years and you ruined it. I could boil you, or I could just cut you open and let you go run.
You're gonna let me run? I'll run.
I'm not joking around!
Walk us through your creative process here.
I really worked on the anger that was behind the betrayal. It really irked me deep down.
It really reminded me of the evil teacher from Matilda.
Thank you.
This was wholly subjective. The wording of the task was most spectacular execution. So I'm gonna kind of turn it around this time. I want y'all to make the case for yourselves.
I think I successfully blew my egg's brains out. And I don't think there's any question. It literally, its brains exploded all over my face.
If you're going with the task, it says spectacular execution, so you actually have to execute the egg. I'm sorry, Siddarth, but...
I agree with Brynn. I think Siddarth deserves last place. I don't even care where I score. He has to be beneath me. Sorry, Siddarth.
I don't think you are, but that's okay. I saw 4 instances of people killing an egg.
Yes.
Physically. When I look at mine, I see an interpretation that goes beyond that.
I think you mean to say that you saw 4 people complete the task, and then you all died.
What I saw in that moment with those brothers was a death of the person they used to be. It's okay if you don't get it. But
You were given tools.
and you were given a heart, but you killed your eggs.
I gotta say, that was a beautiful comeback, and even though I don't agree, I think you made an impeccable case for yourself, but I still think that you should have killed your egg.
All right, here's the deal. I've reached a decision. Aidan, 5 points. There wasn't much ambiguity there. 4 points. Joint second place. Brandon, Brynn, Julia. I can't fairly separate you all. Beautiful. Now, there is someone I can fairly separate.
All right.
I already held the heavy load of dealing out 1-0. Was I going to do it twice? And honestly, I've decided against it. Siddarth, I'm going to give you 2 points.
I think that is very generous.
But wait, there's more! There were bonus points at stake for whoever made the most high-grade egg puns throughout the task. Now my assistant created a spreadsheet. We crunched the numbers, both between metrics of sheer quantity and quality. Aidan did have the highest number of puns, as well as the best pun. Game over is really just...
It's still anyone's game going into the next task.
That task was tense. I need to decompress after that.
Airing the next task now. Hello, Julia.
Hello.
Are you ready for your next task?
Never.
What if I said I wasn't ready?
Most people do, actually.
What's this? Blow up the largest balloon.
The largest balloon will earn bonus points.
The smallest unpopped balloon will lose 1 point.
My assistant will make and record a maximum of 3 measurements along the way.
If your balloon pops before it can be measured, it will not count.
Only your largest measured attempt will be submitted to the Taskmaster for scoring.
You have 5 minutes. Your time starts now.
Checking to make sure there's not like another balloon here.
That goes very fast.
I don't know how any of these things work.
Really not much to say here. Yeah, I figure we should blow on to the next clip.
Let's see which of our competitors pop off in this one.
So I had 3 attempts, right?
Measure 1.
It's got to be around the equator. 29.5 inches.
Not nearly big enough.
This one's pretty good. I'm so scared of this popping.
Measure.
Whoa!
See that one?
pretty worried about it exploding myself, but
That's you too.
I don't think I got that one.
Well, it's good to know there's a ceiling on this thing.
We know the threshold.
Fucking shit. Measure. She was big too.
Let's say we got about 25 inches.
Okay.
Do you have any balloons?
No. We're up to 33 inches.
Yep.
Quite a bit hunkier. 39 inches. Oh, you only have 2 minutes left. Oh! You think this is bigger?
I think so. I'm not going bigger than this. I will not have a pop.
33 inches.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Up to 34 and a half inches. Woo! See you at the next task. You want it? It's exactly
Is that
39.
It's a pretty big balloon.
41 inches.
41 inches.
All right, let's lock in 41.
All right, we're gonna try a psycho balloon now.
Okay.
Can I tell you how I want you to measure it?
Yeah.
Can I hold one of the ends?
Yeah.
Eyes on the prize, Eric. I'm gonna keep going. I'll tell you when I want to stop.
41.
All right. Ooh. Oh,
41.
you did great.
Baby there. She's not as big, I don't think.
I'm not sure, but I'll find out now.
Well, I guess 42 inches is
42, that's pretty good.
That's pretty
okay,
good,
well,
right?
see you at the next task.
Thank you, sir.
All right, what were y'all's thoughts on that experience?
As usual, I thought I was way bigger than I was.
Siddarth, innovative approach.
Thank you. If Eric was slightly better, I think I could have hit 43.
That was a theme that I noticed, though. There was like a lot of measurer user error that in measuring the balloon, it popped.
Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna lie, Aiden. I had done so many 40 inchers. When that 30 incher blew up in my face, I was not expecting it. That was the second time I'd been hit in the face in about 10 minutes.
So it seems pretty clear cut with this one. It was mini tasks, bonus points, but there seems to be some contention in terms of scoring.
I believe we locked in 42 inches at the end there, but if we play the clip, 41 inches.
41 inches.
All right, let's lock in 41.
Well, I guess 42 inches is
42, that's pretty good.
So an extra inch, what guy doesn't add an extra inch? So I think that 41, 42, tomato, let's just go with 42.
I mean, we locked in measurements. We have 41, 41. What I saw there, I can't give a negative point to Julia. I feel like she really overcame her fear. And so I'm just gonna wipe the slate clean. No knocks for her attempt. She really showed up.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
So 1 to Siddarth, 1 to Brandon.
That actually brings it to a 3-way tie between Siddarth, Brandon, and Siddarth's sworn enemy, Julia. You're all in 3rd place or better.
That was a quick and clean one. I have high hopes for our next task.
I don't know. Reactions to this one were mixed. Aiden, we have your next task for you.
What's this?
Make the most appropriate facial expressions.
Make a face that best expresses your reaction to the scenarios read by my assistant.
The faces that best match the scenarios will win the points.
Your time starts now.
So, for this next task, you've been assigned to make the most appropriate facial expressions to match the scenarios. We're gonna go through the scenarios. Tim's gonna see which face is the best. So the first expression is, you almost won a Taskmaster task, but made one small mistake, which cost you 1st place. What do you think, Tim? Which one's the best?
Honestly, it's really hard to. Can we get another one?
Okay, let's do this one. 2 of your closest friends have been taken hostage by a poorly dressed maniac standing in a kiddie pool.
I mean, I guess that's fair. I mean, who wrote that? I don't know how to differentiate them, honestly. Like, they seem valid.
How about this one? You just learned that there's a secret part 2 to a task. Eh?
Yeah, I guess I can see it, but if there's no reference point to compare these two, I don't know how to judge them.
So it looks like we're gonna have to give them a secret part 2. Are you ready for your next task?
Yes.
Okay, well, good luck.
All right.
Place each photo alongside the scenario you think matches it. Oh, shoot.
Whoever matches the most faces to the correct scenarios within 3 minutes will win the 5 points.
Your time starts now.
Okay, good luck.
Oh, wow. That's me.
These are lovely.
I think I remember a lot of these, but a lot of them are also very similar.
Wow, can you imagine if I just did the same face every time? That would be crazy.
You know what? I'll give myself credit. I made some pretty different expressions.
You learned the secret part 2 of this task. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, you know what actually I'm going to do? I'm just going to read these and see how I react.
All these look really depressed.
I got hit in the head.
This one was just stepped in poo.
Stepped in human poop. I'd be laughing at that, I think.
Oh, I think this was the incest one.
That's gross. That is so gross.
Covering my mouth in a sneeze fashion.
Now this look of joy has got to be winning Taskmaster.
You just caught at the scene of a crime. Caught at the scene of a crime looks like this. Your closest friends is taken hostage by a poorly dressed maniac in a kiddie pool. That one maybe.
Can you read one off for me?
Yeah.
Read this one.
You're trying not to sneeze during a somber moment of silence at a funeral.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about this.
Okay.
I'm calling it.
You good?
I'm calling it.
Thank you.
We'll catch you at the next
I
task.
hope I was right. I need a lot of points.
Bye, Eric.
Bye. Catch you at the next task. Good luck. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, so we got him. The real game is actually seeing how well they match their expressions. You almost won a Taskmaster task, but made one small mistake, which cost you first place. We've got a correct one from Aidan, a whiff from Brandon,
That was so close.
Similar,
a
though.
correct one from Brynn, a correct one from Julia, and a whiff from Siddarth.
Honestly, it just looks like Siddarth's, but zoomed out.
To save time for the audience watching at home, cue the musical montage now. Congratulations, everyone. First place, perfect scores.
Oh.
Brynn and Julia. Though we only mixed up 2, that's going to bump them down to 3 points. In third place, Aidan. Who do we think got last place on this one, people?
Clearly memory is not a strength of mine.
All right, fine. Brandon was able to eke it out with 9 out of 16. Whoa. Siddarth, dead last 8 out of 16. Wait, I'm sorry. Something seems to have gone wrong.
What do you mean?
I made some sort of mistabulation. I don't understand what's happening. Why is it showing these 2? You almost won a Taskmaster task, but made one small mistake, which cost you first place?
Dude, this is mean.
Why are these showing up? Is it possible that... Oh no!
That's fucked up, dude.
Why'd you put me through that? You know what's bad if Siddarth is
Yeah,
defending
like,
me?
dude, like that was messed up.
That's
Is the face accurate?
No, this is bullying at this point.
Yeah.
I do not endorse this behavior. Now that we've seen just about every side of our competitors, where do we go from here?
Oh, we haven't seen every side. Are you ready for your next task?
Always. Turn yourself into a superhero.
You have until the day before your next film session.
To submit your hero's name, backstory, and a short catchphrase.
Assemble a matching costume. You must bring your costume to your next film session or you will receive 0 points.
The most creative hero with the most impressive costume will win the maximum points. Okay,
Okay, good luck.
thank you.
You know what's better than a hero, Eric?
A hero team up. Hello, Brynn.
Hey, Eric.
Are you ready for your next task?
Oh, a saxophone.
I'm ready.
All right, well, before you begin, you're gonna have a partner for this one.
Oh, exciting. I love a friend.
Hello, Aidan. What's this?
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Julia.
Brynn.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Aidan. I'm Siddarth.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
That's right, you got Brandon.
Brynn.
Hi. I thought I was just doing this by myself.
Nice to
Hi.
meet you. Did someone say Taskmaster?
Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, my God. It's on. I assumed it would be off.
Ominous minor key music. Emily.
Whoa!
What?
Hi!
Am I supposed to know who you are?
Oh, whoa!
Last year's champion, Siddarth has never seen Task.
I'm Siddarth. It's nice to meet you. Oh,
Pleasure.
am I kneeling?
Oh, yes.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess so. You want to open it?
Sure.
Heroes.
Assemble!
You and
Your
teammates
must create
a hero
team
consisting
of... no! Fuck!
Consisting of your 3 heroes. Name your team.
Then you and your teammates must write and record a theme song of no longer than 60 seconds for your new team.
You have 20 minutes to write, practice, and 10 minutes to record your hero theme song. You may not use AI for this task.
I understood none of that.
Hold on, you guys look a little underdressed to me.
We are.
This sucks.
I should have picked a more easily transferable costume.
Fear not. I've got this. Probably.
miles on the Erie Canal.
I'm Girl Boss Girl. Building her empire, one peanut person at a time.
Wow, look
Wow.
Go ball.
You guys clean up nice.
Incredible.
That's-
It reminds me of a traffic cone, so.
What is a peanut person? Is this a Pennsylvania thing?
That was actually something I used to make and play with a lot as a child. And I thought, you know what, Girl Boss Girl would monetize this. Yes. I was an only child.
My first note, Emily's appearance is so awkward. Everything about that team was awkward.
Yeah, it seemed like the other team maybe started off with some negative energy.
We did not start with negative energy.
What a formidable force they make.
Yes, and it's time for them to face the music.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm Girl Boss Girl.
Wow.
I can convince anyone to join my downline.
I am mild peril. I'll help stop you from like minor inconveniences. What's the deal?
Canal man.
Canal
Out
man.
in the Thames.
Okay.
Let's get to it, right? I can play a bit of the guitar, but
I can play the saxophone.
I can sing. Maybe we'll start with a name for our team because I
Yeah.
can kind of incorporate it in the chorus.
Yeah. So girl boss,
Girl Boss. Girl.
mild peril, and canal man.
What is the common thread here?
Maybe the girl boss owns the canal.
But we're superheroes.
We're like Avengers, kind of.
And you can't tell us what your powers are?
Well, okay, so I can summon fish from all around. Brackish water fish. You're making sure that the fish aren't bad.
So
That's solid.
So then what would our name be?
Fishy.
The expensive canal police.
The expensive canal police.
ECP?
What rhymes with ECP?
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. ECP keeps things easy peasy.
That's great.
Easy peasy. Like 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me.
Let's get more lyrics down,
Yeah,
and then we can kind
of work the.
When the little boy fell into the canal, he came out with a big smile frown. The boy looked good wearing his new clothes from the peanut man, I suppose.
Whoa, okay. Did you get all that?
Nope. Any chance you can repeat it?
I don't think I can.
Yeah.
The boy with
Came out of the
smile frown. He went downtown. He looked so good in his clothes. He's a little boy, I suppose. What's the boy's name? Timothy McCrowley. Timmy Chin.
Timmy Chin?
Tim Chin.
Finn.
Oh.
Sin.
Finn Chin.
Fell in
I'm so sorry, Brynn.
His heart was filled with sin.
He betrayed his kin.
because he. I'm not following the story.
Threw his baby sister down the well.
This kid's really bad.
But I thought it was the canal.
Yeah, wait, the whole thing is you're the canal guy.
Oh yeah. Timmy Chin fell in because he betrayed his kin, threw his sister in a bed and sent her down the old canal.
I think we kind of need to like narrow in on the theme. ECP keeps it easy peasy. Canal man ensures the water is
Nice and breezy.
Isn't greasy.
sure.
Yeah, okay, that works. So are we scrapping the Timmy Chin?
I kind of think we need to.
Okay, that's all right. We can come back to this if we need.
Water
Yeah, it's like kind of like, what's the point of that?
Girl Boss Girl,
sells the fish so other people can dish.
Yeah.
oh,
Just recite it again. ECP.
keeps it easy peasy.
Okay.
Okay,
whatever.
Yeah.
all right,
All right, that's the song.
that's it.
Now, from an outside perspective, someone reading this, would they understand what was going on?
But it did not say that it had to be a coherent song.
No, I said nothing about that. Let's get like an idea of how that
no
sounds.
idea.
This thing makes beats too. You can make just.
Yeah. Girl boss built her empire. Man, she's on fire, on fire, on fire.
So
Okay.
we should probably start by just letting that piano song just go.
That's a good idea.
That's not right.
Wait, no, keep going.
Oh, get it back.
Wait, hold on.
How did-
ECP keeps it easy peasy. Canal man shores the water isn't crazy.
Which one was it?
No. That's a really different vibe.
So we're just going for a completely new song.
Which one should we go?
I think let's just do this one.
It's a lot slower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try and find our own one.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe let's try 001. Wait,
Wait, if that was it!
Stay this way.
What? No! It was it!
Okay, guys, have you tried just 0?
Oh, okay.
Yay!
Okay, quick, record.
Is this the same music that the other team is using? So it was the first.
It just started going like fucking crazy at the end. It was like.
Yeah.
Mild peril keeps it sterile.
ECP keeps it easy peasy.
You want to add some like weird little sounds?
Yeah,
You could pop some.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that whistle do?
Oh, it's a slide whistle.
Did this just make one sound?
I'm done.
Phew. We did it!
Best song ever.
I'm so proud of us.
My assistant has put together a visual representation of how you spent your time.
It actually took a lot longer for us to relocate that music than is even.
Real quick thought, y'all were very supportive, arguably too supportive. It kind of felt like you were yes-anding each other into oblivion.
Until it started to become really bad. I think you knew. I think that we would have kept going, maybe.
Walk it back a little bit. So, your name.
I think that might have been one of the ideas that slipped through the cracks.
I don't think we ever in the song explain what ECP is.
No, we don't.
No.
We don't. Yeah.
Brandon, you seem to flip-flop a lot, much like your fish alter ego.
Yeah.
A lot of like, we should do this, and like, oh, we shouldn't do it all. No, but ultimately, y'all pulled it together.
The bubble wrap I thought was ingenious.
Getting creative and using new sounds. Shall we give their theme song a listen then?
Yes, let's do that. But first, this thing. Great job, team. That was masterfully done, but I think we're missing something.
Film a music video to accompany your hero theme song. The video that best matches the essence of your heroes, matches your theme song, and shows your heroes in action will win 5 points. I don't even remember our song. Can we hear it again?
I feel like we need to like enter as our superhero names are called. You know what I mean?
When it says she's on fire, maybe you could be like,
Oh, and you're like fanning the.
So ECP.
We'll just like to kind of show who it's about.
someone made this for me.
Oh,
Lovely.
that's nice. Now
Yeah.
I understand
Yeah.
what you're supposed to be. Should we do like a wave? Like.
That idea.
Oh, and then you go back.
Okay.
And then you
don't
go.
do that twice?
I think that maybe this is above our.
Oh.
what's
You know what
that
I mean?
one that in school? Take it back now, y'all.
That was really
You
bad.
did it.
Woo!
Hands in.
ECP keeps it easy peasy.
I forgot about that sticker.
I'm glad that you labeled yourself.
We're over subtlety. Subtlety is done.
From the very first dick-shaped hat, subtlety was out the window. How long would you say you spent doing the cha-cha slide?
I feel like we did the cha-cha slide a long.
We did. I think we did the whole.
You guys
song.
did the entire cha-cha slide.
Yeah, it's like a 6-minute song.
We did the whole cha-cha slide.
Okay, it's a music video now. Eric, can we try this again?
Without further ado, I present ECP.
ECP keeps it easy peasy. Canal man shores the water isn't greasy. Girl boss built her empire, man she's on fire. Mild peril keeps it sterile. ECP keeps it easy peasy. ECP keeps it easy peasy. Canal man shores the water isn't greasy. Girl boss built her empire, man she's on fire. Mild peril keeps it sterile. Easy peasy, it's an easy peasy.
It just started going like fucking crazy at the end. It was like.
Yeah.
I bet that song stuck in my head for months.
It was a hit.
Whoever programmed 00 really had something together.
Did 00 do a lot of heavy lifting? Yes, but Julia's voice is oddly hypnotic.
It's very good.
I really like the Peppa Pig background. That I thought was really aesthetically exactly what I was picturing in my brain.
How did the other heroes stack up?
No need to get antsy, Tim. Here they come now.
The most successful intervention is prevention. The real villain is vaccine hesitancy.
I might just be a normal guy, but Warp Tour and Justice for All.
I'm not just a normal woman.
This is really gross. I hate everything about this. Well done.
There's nothing gross about being a real human woman.
I don't feel safe.
So who are you
Oh
guys?
yeah, are we gonna, wait, you should be over there.
Are we like spinning in place?
Oh yeah, oh we should do the poses, right?
You go first.
Okay, my name is Spike.
Hi, Spike.
I was forged in the CDC lab when an experiment went wrong while they were creating the COVID mRNA vaccine. These are my spike proteins. I now do public health prevention, as you can see from my utility belt. Sunscreen, condoms, masks, syringe arm. This is where my antibodies are created, and then I have like Spider-Man hands, so I can just I can knock.
Sorry, you say antibodies?
My name's Right to Wrongs. When I was growing up, my parents were adults, and now I think that pop punk and emo can save everybody.
How do you save people?
With pop punk and emo, I think pop punk and emo does the saving itself.
So I'm human woman, and I'm here representing just the things that really make people real people, such as having a closed circulatory system.
Can we just talk about the vibe that our heroes are? Like mine is optimistic.
I'm sullen and hopeful.
Mine is kind of like, I'd say very authentic and snacky.
Snacky. Can you expand a little bit more on that?
I don't know, sometimes I just want a big hot dog.
Okay, wait, so what are our musical strengths? I play piano. I do have saxophone experience.
Oh, cool.
I can do power chords on guitar, but I wouldn't say it's my best one.
I can provide the chorus. I can put
Okay.
maybe a billion little voices in there.
Okay,
Do you want to sing?
No, more of a background.
I can play guitar if you want to play piano.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was thinking of some chord progressions, and I think that we can go, I would like to do...
I'm realizing this guitar,
You want to shoot it?
it may not be justice for all, you know?
For our name, are you guys okay with the Just Dance League?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because we stand for Just Dance. Maybe it's like what's inside of us.
I like that as a theme, right? Because
Yeah.
we're all heroes. Something came out of us
Yeah,
to
I
keep
think
going in
that's
society.
beautiful. I like
that. I
Okay,
like
yeah, we
that.
should write this down. That's really
Okay.
good. Just Dance League. Okay, so we want What's Inside of Us to be the name of our song, potentially.
What's inside of us?
And
Major
don't forget
chords.
that we're superheroes, so I feel like it's got to have a little bit of like a that kind of thing.
Oh, this one's perfectly in tune.
How long is a song usually? Because I have a pretty limited time span.
What does that mean? Are you good to go?
Yeah, I live to be about 2 days old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You are a complicated person.
Human woman.
Yes,
yeah.
human woman. I apologize.
Have we verified that yet?
It's got to be kind of catchy. It's
gotta be kinda
It's got to
catchy.
be
Public health is about
no,
awareness.
no, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, no longer than 60 seconds.
Maybe we should spend a little time separately writing like a really
Okay. Yeah, like a
simple
verse.
rhyme scheme for our own verses.
I was thinking the What's Inside of Me was like our intro verse, and it was general.
okay.
And then we each had one verse
Okay.
for describing ourselves.
Okay, so let's work on
And
our
then we write a
general
chorus.
one first,
Yes.
because that'll be more important.
Does anyone know how to use a pen?
You might have that little dingle on it still.
Ah, not the dangle.
Heave ho, heave ho. Got it off for
Thanks, human woman. I just have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Where are you on your lyrics?
Well, actually, if you don't mind, I'd like to get all my thoughts down before I share. You know.
Yeah, sometimes it really is all the small things you gotta worry about.
Okay.
Cool. And what's inside of me could be about pathogens.
I don't need to get into punk.
Or a hot dog.
Nice. That was in tune. Ooh, what about instead of what's inside of us, we say the hero inside of us?
Well, you can say that. I'll be saying what's inside of me.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
are you okay?
Do you want to wear a mask?
Would you like a link to my Spotify? It's not my own page, it's just a playlist I made.
Can I have a quick sidebar with you? I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about, you know, all of us being in this for the heroism.
Sorry, I don't mean to eavesdrop, but I have a lot of ears. Time is ticking.
How many ears do you have?
We're gonna try like a rehearsal. As long as we work together, disease won't win the fight.
I'll fight for you. I got a fire inside.
I do want to end her part with a saxophone solo.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, can you? Human woman, do you have a phone?
I almost made a sound.
I have a network of communication. That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
You just spit out an ant or some shit, okay? Alright, I'm trying to be optimistic, guys, but this is weird as fuck.
How about, we is us and us is me?
We is us and us is me.
You know, we as in the three of us is us, so shall we?
Testing, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. We is us and us is we is three are Just Dance League.
That was awesome.
Uncle Jerry!
So, tell me more about Earth, human woman. Just a little bit.
I like the bird.
How much do you fear the men in black? Okay. I think we can add a drum beat to yours.
Okay.
This says derm kits. Is that
Derm tits?
I think we can add the beat starting with your rap. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
No, don't. Just don't. She's living her best life. And I support her as she is. She values authenticity. And, oh my god, it's so gross. It's so weird. Okay, and then usually these things have like a... They have like a...
Oh, yeah.
Should we try to do our chorus to this?
5. Should we incorporate our catchphrases somehow?
Warped Tour and justice for all.
The most successful intervention is prevention.
It's picnic time!
Did you say it's picnic time? What the fuck is happening? Anyway, no, I'm sorry. I love it. We are optimistic. I'm not afraid for my well-being at life right now.
Yes.
We did this twice. We'll do this X2. We can.
It takes 2 to make a thing go right.
That's poetry, dude.
Let me get some bass in there.
Yeah. I also think we should get more percussion in.
Wow.
Can you hear that? That's. So sorry. Normally birds are good for human women, so I.
I hate it when they shit on my head. Trying to destroy me.
No.
Am I? I don't understand what. Ah!
There it is.
Team, we is us and us is we.
Are we? What are we?
Warped Tour and justice for all.
Should we say more things in unison so it feels like we're a team?
We are a team.
Such as.
Should we say all of our catchphrases together, one at a time?
It makes no sense to, but sure.
I mean, I'm just trying to help. I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening, and I'm doing my best, and you are not meeting me halfway, okay? There's nothing I am getting here. Okay, I'm sorry, I lost my cool. I apologize. Why don't we do this however you want to?
We is us and us is we and we is three and we is three. Just Dance League, that's us.
That rocked.
I guess. Whew, man, I'm really tired.
Wow. There's a lot to unpack there. But Siddarth, I do have to, like, sincerely, I have to ask if you're okay.
Obviously, I'm not. You watched the same video I watched, okay?
Part of me is like thinking, like, maybe.
He's making a mountain out of an anthill.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
At what point did you realize that while you were calling it the Just Dance League, you were actually a member of the Just Ants League?
I just found out. I think I just realized what Emily was. I was so confused why you were afraid of human women.
No quote really sums up that entire 10-minute onslaught better than, I'm just trying to be optimistic, guys. Well, this is weird as fuck.
And also, this was not clear in the video, but no one else was trying to write a song in that group.
Aidan, you seem to be able to play the piano, the guitar, the bass guitar. So why the hell did you spend the whole time trying to play the goddamn saxophone?
It's never too late to learn an instrument, I'll tell you that.
I will say though, Aidan, you did a remarkable job staying in character. Right to Wrongs was just stalwart. What do you think his takes were on that whole process?
I don't think he heard a single word after that first note, which is a shame because Siddarth played it before the task had even started.
Oh shit, sorry. Oh my god.
This is the most stressed I've ever been on this show.
The most stressed so far.
Testing, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2.
Friendship. World hasn't been the same, but the future is bright. As long as we work together, disease won't win the fight. I'll fight for you. I got a fire inside. A broken heart. It's solid ice.
What's inside of me? I'm normal inside, actually. Very standard, nothing to see. I say cats from trees, get orphans hugs. I do it in style, looking like a million bugs.
We is us and us is we and we is we and we is we. Just Dance League, that's us. We is us and us is we and we is we and we is we and Just Dance League, that's us. What's our injustice throw?
Did you say it's picnic time? What the fuck is happening?
Wow. Wow. That was beautiful and disturbing.
Yeah.
I sympathize with you because that would make me extremely uncomfortable. And I don't know even what that person was supposed to be.
I did not know that that was a bunch of ants. And that was a lot of ants, like right up in my eyes. And I wish there had been some sort of public health superhero there to be like, maybe a bunch of ants near your eyes is not a good idea.
I'm sorry, I was worried for my life, okay? I was not gonna antagonize whatever that was, all right?
Wait, was the old woman an ant?
I think I started my suspicions when she said closed circulatory system. I wanted to bring up the fact that I think the three of us still became friends by the end of our music video. I think that that speaks for something, whether it's Stockholm Syndrome or, you know, real friendship. But,
We did the same thing and we didn't like crash out in the middle of it.
Honestly, against all odds, ECP had much better chemistry in terms of working together, whereas the Just Dance League was borderline violent. It was genuinely hard to watch, but tortured artist pays dividends. I will be scoring you all as a team. I will give ECP 3 points, 1 point for each of the letters they have. And some would consider me very generous in terms of song quality, video quality, just overall vision that came into action. I think the Just Dance League takes a clean 5 points here. And so 5 points going to Siddarth and Aidan, we'll have 3 points going to Julia, Brynn, and Brandon. I'm going to give all of you 5 bonus points for your wonderful costumes and alter egos. I will give 1 extra point to Brandon because Canal Man really stuck with us.
I really like Sea Anal Man.
Yeah. And now it all comes down to our thrilling conclusion. The results of this final task will determine which of you walks away with our replacement trophy. Unless you're Brandon, you can walk away with this one that you dropped.
I need you for totally non-nefarious reasons.
Okay, it looks like my assistant needs to borrow me for a moment. I'll go ahead and see you all soon at the final task, and you'd best bundle up, because for this year's freezing finale, we're going live and outside!
When the lives of innocents are on the line, and a masked maniac must be stopped, there is only one group of heroes who can rise to the occasion.
Warp Tour and Justice for All.
I've got this. Probably.
Building her empire, one peanut person at a time.
15 miles on Erie Canal.
The real villain is vaccine hesitancy.
Oh.
Your final battle is at hand. The masked Tasker has revealed himself, but has deviously taken hostages, including your egg friends and the Taskmaster himself.
No!
I was told I'd be tied up after work, but this is ridiculous.
This is not.
Faster!
This is not what they said was supposed to happen. Tired of being fooled. In turn order, throw water balloons at the villain as directed. The Taskmaster will rule hits, misses, critical points, and penalties. The first player to reach 10 points will win the task.
A glancing blow is worth 1 point. A miss is worth 0 points. Knocking an egg off the bench will incur a 2-point penalty.
A critical hit, as deemed by the Taskmaster, is worth 2 points, and you will be allowed to throw again indefinitely as long as you keep getting critical hits. You can only end the game on a critical hit.
As if.
No. If you strike the Taskmaster or knock off the final egg hostage, you are automatically disqualified and earn 0 points.
Considering your Taskmaster decided not to give me the toilet trophy after assisting for 8 seasons plus, I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace! It looks like Spike is the first to take a swing. Are you gonna use harsh words like you did in your execution task?
This guy's the worst, all right? You do not know what he has put me through personally. Pfizer!
Public health, Spike.
Tragic.
Your feeble attempt was too paltry.
It's my joke.
The Suez Canal was the first canal.
I'm gonna boil these sausages low and slow.
Hey, boss babe, get on this down line.
At this rate, it's game ovaries for you.
I've got this. Probably.
One hit.
It just takes some time, evil dealer, and you're in the middle of the ride.
I love that. That felt great.
See these water balloons, loser.
Looks like you're cracking under the pressure.
I hate him.
Yeah, he's so rude.
He actually fucking sucks.
Prevention is the best intervention.
Yes, bud.
No one cares about public health. No!
Sharks can travel the world in their sleep.
I'm gonna scramble your hostages, Kane, old man.
I'm building an empire, one peanut person at a time.
I'm gonna get you, bad egg. Just remember, safety first.
Oh no. He's okay.
He's okay, he's okay,
He
he's okay.
hasn't fallen.
Not Smiley James.
Take a link to this Spotify playlist.
Spike this.
I'm gonna crack Kyle for that one. Spike.
Which one's Kyle? I don't remember.
All right, this could be it.
Spike,
Spike, spike, spike, spike, spike, spike, spike, spike, spike.
Friendship forever.
Spike. It's over.
Hell yeah.
Let's tally that up and see what it does to the final scores. Honestly, was not expecting the majority of that. I want to report to everyone that I'm safely free. The hostages have been returned to their refrigerators, and our heroes are with us now.
Oh, shit.
Really not like you to miss the final task.
Yeah, I was busy.
Well, you at least calculate the scores for us, right?
I did. Coming in last place with 0 in-game points and 1 Taskmaster point. Canal Man.
Oh shit.
Just getting on the scoreboard is Girl Boss Girl.
Julia Silver.
There was a tie for second place between Right to Wrongs and Mild Peril.
Both Brynn and Aidan get 4 points each.
But in a surprising, really surprising, shock twist, he tore apart that horrible masked tasker figure whose identity is still unknown to this day, Mike!
5 points on the final task. But that's just the final task. Can you read out what the final standings are?
In last place, it's Brandon.
Congratulations!
In second to last place, Julia Silver.
Yeah.
All the way from Rochester, New York.
We did
He went from last place to third with his amazing final task performance. It's Siddarth. Coming in second place, it's Brynn.
This means that our champion of Taskmaster 2025 is Aidan Baker. Congratulations, Aidan. Any words for the audience?
I wouldn't be here if I'd never been born, so thank you.
That's a wrap, folks. Taskmaster 2025. Thank you all for coming out. Good night.
Like